We've got the oven preheating to 350. We're about to make taco meatloaves, mini taco meatloaves. I went out to the tomato garden, that's what we're gonna call it because we only have tomatoes and it's mini. We do have a couple of pepper plants. They're not doing the greatest. These, of course, were not ready yet, but I went ahead and got a couple of the banana peppers that we could put in our salsa because we're gonna make a little salsa to go in the mini taco meatloaves. So first, I'm gonna wash these tomatoes. We're gonna chop them up. I think I'll just need, this one is one of the Jet Stars. It's our very first Jet Star. It's really pretty. These two are Better Boys, and these two are Cherokee Purples. And then I did have one black cherry tomato ready, so I went ahead and got it too. So I'll wash these and then we'll slice them up. Now, I won't need all of these for the salsa. Some of them we're just gonna be putting into the meatloaf mixture. So the ones for the salsa, we don't have to cut them super small right now because I'm gonna be putting them in the little mini food chopper. I think we'll use the Jet Star and the Better Boys for the salsa. Let's see how the Jet Star tastes. We've never had one of these before. I think that's a perfect tomato sandwich tomato right there. That's good. And the two little banana peppers. Got one garlic clove. I'm just gonna peel it and throw it in here because we're gonna put it in the mini food chopper, like I said, so it'll chop it up. We're gonna squeeze a little lime juice in here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put all the seasonings in here too, and it'll all grind up together. A little salt, a little pepper, some chili powder, and ground cumin. And if you don't have garlic, you can put garlic powder. So we'll put this all in here if I can fit it all at one time. And this little mini food chopper, I'll link them down below for y'all, but there are lots of different kinds. A lot of times you can find a really good deal on them at Aldi. That should be good. Let's check it. Oh yeah, we're good. Now we're ready to mix the meatloaf. So we need 2 pounds of ground beef, 2 cups of salsa. So we're just gonna put all this in that we just made. That's close to 2 cups. I would have also added cilantro in there if I had some, but I didn't have any cilantro. So if you want to add that in, you can. We're gonna put 2 eggs. Okay. Now we've already got some seasoning in the salsa, but since we're making a good bit of these mini meatloaves, we need a little more of the taco seasoning thing. So we're gonna put some more chili powder, and I'll have measurements down below for y'all. Some ground cumin, a little salt, and pepper. We're gonna put some cheese, and since these are taco ones, we're gonna use pepper jack. You can use Monterey Jack, Colby Jack, cheddar, whatever kind of cheese you wanna use. We all really love pepper jack. And I'm gonna save just enough to sprinkle over the tops of them later too.
I like pepper.
You do, yep. Even Manny likes pepper jack. Okay, I think that's enough for this part. Put that all in here. Now we're gonna add tortilla chips. So for regular meatloaf, most of the time people use breadcrumbs or crackers. For these taco ones, we're using tortilla chips, just sea salt. No specific flavor, but we have made Dorito meatloaves before, and we used the nacho cheese Doritos. I'll link that video down below if y'all want to see it. Those were great. We're gonna mix this here in a minute anyway, and any bigger pieces will still get crushed up, so we won't worry if some big pieces fall in there. I'm not gonna worry about that at all. Need about 2 cups. And we're mixing it the old-fashioned way, just like Mama did, just like Grandma did. Use your hands. You can use a mixer though if you want to. That's cold. I'm gonna spray our muffin tin, and then I'll just take a little brush, spread that around in there. This keeps the top of your muffin tin from getting all sticky if the spray gets all over the top of it. Of course you can, wipe it off, but you can do it this way too. I'm just gonna shape it a little bit with the spoon, and we're gonna drop it right in there, and I'll just pat it in to make it fit like that. And these are gonna bake for about 20 to 25 minutes before we put the topping on. So while they're in the oven, we'll mix up the sauce that we're gonna put on top. We'll go ahead and make the topping, then I'll wash all the dishes real quick. We're putting in about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of ketchup, and then 1/4 cup of barbecue sauce, squeeze of lime juice in there, a little bit of salt. I have this chili lime rub. We're gonna put just a little bit of that in there, but this is optional. You don't have to put that part. Put a little bit of pepper too. I'm trying to figure out if that's going to be enough for all 12 of those. I think we need to add a little more of everything. I don't think that's going to be quite enough. Now I feel better about that. Little tip, you want to put your muffin tin on another baking sheet so that, as your mini meatloaves are cooking, the liquids from that don't go to the bottom of your oven and make people smell birthday candles. That's what Manly said. Manly said, "Why do I smell birthday candles?"
I thought it was my birthday already.
Don't forget that. I'm just gonna chop up some potatoes and we're gonna roast them in the air fryer. We've got some broccoli or salads or something that we'll have too on the side.
Oh, Mama, they're oiling. What are they doing? Are they taking a bath?
No, they're just bubbling. They're cooking in there.
Yeah, but what's that stuff on there?
Oh, that's just the juices. We'll go ahead and toss these in so we have more room over here. I'm just going to give those a little spray and some salt and pepper. We'll put them on roast at 375. I'm going to do 8 minutes. We'll just put this on top of each one, then we're going to sprinkle over the rest of our pepper jack cheese, and they'll go back in just for about 5 minutes or so to warm up the sauce and melt the cheese.
look good.